Hello everyone, here are my pickups from the weekend. Now I went to 2 car boot sales this week, and it wasn't that great weather, and last week it was such bad weather I didn't actually get anything, so that's why I didn't do a video then, but this week was alright. It was better than last week obviously, and there was a bit of rain, and it wasn't the best car boot sale, but I thought I'd show you what I got. And first up, I was at one store, and the man has to be one of the worst barterers I've ever come across, in a bad way, because I had some Game Boy games. I had like 8 Game Boy games, and here are 3 of them, and he said, and I had a couple of other things, and he said he'd go for £18 for all of them. So I put some back because I wasn't willing to pay all that, and then he said £13 for all of them. So I put another one back, and he goes, £13 for all of them. And I put another one back, and he goes, £13 for all of them. So I put another one back, and he goes, alright, you can do it for 10 then. I thought it was just ridiculous, putting back Game Boy games he wants £2 for, put back 2 of them, and the price doesn't go down. But I wasn't willing to pay £13. First up I got Primal Rage, Dr. Mario, and Dexterity, as well as boxed Herbie, fully loaded, and that was actually £2, and those were all £2.50, so it was cheaper for a nice condition boxed game, but whatever. And then there was also Super Smash Bros. Melee. It's a player choice version, but that was, as I said, £10. Been looking for Melee for quite a while. I used to have it as a child, but I sold it for £12.50 because I was at a car boot sale, and that's what we used to do as a child, just sell all our old games. Next up I got Tiger Woods PGA Tour 07, and this is in pretty much mint condition, and it was £1, so I thought, right, that's the right price, so I'll get that. I also got Halo Combat Evolved, and I haven't actually got this yet, so I'm hyped to get that. It's in really good condition. Then Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, I think that was like 50p. It's not in the best condition, but just thought I'd get it because it's Sonic and I do like Sonic. And then I got Hurdy Gurdy, and it's all there. I think that was £1. I thought that game looked interesting when I saw it recently, so I've been wanting to pick it up. Then I got a couple of PS1 games, Cool Borders 2 Platinum, and then something that I really wasn't expecting. I've never heard of this before. It's Driver and Driver 2 in one game, and you open it up, and I thought this was really good because I paid £1 for this. And it's got Driver 1, and then under this it's got the first, or one of the discs of Driver 2, and on the other side it's got the other disc of Driver 2, and a limited edition Driver 3 DVD, and all of that in one case for £1. I thought it was a really good deal. And then I got something, I already have this, it's a Halo 2 Xbox guide, but this one is in absolutely mint condition. Unfortunately the guy refused to go under £2, but still, it was such good condition I couldn't pass it up. And the final 2 things I got on one stall, and it just started raining as I got there. Oh, not giving it away. But yes, I have finally picked up an N64. I was a bit disappointed it didn't have GoldenEye in it, and it also, under the little cover, it doesn't have the red what do they call it, RAM expansion pack. But I'll show you inside that in a second, after I show you the last item I got, which I got on the same store. He was just packing away his stuff, and he's like, did you want to look in this box? I thought, might as well. Just popped in there, and I saw this, Marvel vs. Capcom on Dreamcast. And I got that for £1. It's not in an official case, but it's all good though. The disc isn't in the best condition. Can't really see that. You can see a little bit of it. It's quite badly scratched. Hopefully it'll play, although it does have like a black mark there from where it's been scratched on the other side. So I'll have to put that in and have a look. But I know it goes for about £10 boxed, so I'm happy to get that. And now I'll show you what's inside the N64. Now this part is actually just a slipcase, so that doesn't really matter if it's damaged because inside there is just a regular N64 box, and this box is in really nice condition. It's got a rip up there, but overall it's in really nice shape, looks fairly new. Wouldn't have thought it's over 10 years old. And then inside I have the actual N64. And I'm interested to know, does anyone know, this sticker here, does that mean that it was pre-owned from Game? I'll just show you the sticker. Or is that something Nintendo put on it? Because it's not Nintendo branded, but one of my friends who's had an N64 for absolutely years had one of them in there, so I'm not sure what that's all about. It also came with a blue controller. No memory card, unfortunately, but still, blue's a nice colour. And I got all the N64 for £8, which is a fairly good price, bearing in mind this would go for about £30 on eBay. So there we are, that's what I got this week. Thank you for watching. Sorry to edit this in at the end, but I just remembered that I actually did get 2 more games which I got during the week from CEX. And I went in there and there were 2 games. The first thing I did is I went to the GameCube section and I looked and I saw this, and straight away I just ran to the counter to buy it as soon as possible, and that is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. And I've been wanting this pretty much since I found out that it was different to the Wii version, and in my opinion sounds better than the Wii version. It's in really nice condition. Discs pretty much mint. I don't think it's got any scratches on. If it does, they're very faint. It comes with the manual, poster, advertisement thing, the Twilight Princess VIP code already scratched, and a Wind Waker code already scratched, and then a consumer information booklet. And that was unfortunately quite expensive. It was £32, and I thought that was cheap, but apparently that's pretty much what it goes for on a line. But I also got Resident Evil, which I've been also wanting for a long time. I actually had this as a child, but I wasn't allowed to play it because my parents thought it was too gory and too violent for me, and they were trying to protect my innocence. So unfortunately, I never actually played this. This just has the manual and consumer information. And this was, I believe, £6. Yeah, £6. Unfortunately, I bought this on Wednesday, and that was the day that it absolutely poured with rain. So, although I had these in a waterproof CEX bag, the top had there was a hole in the top, because it was a pull string bag, so I had a hole, and that let some water in. Resident Evil, you can probably see, is quite warped. It's fairly water damaged under there. Twilight Princess, luckily, only the top right bit here got water damaged, and when it was still wet, crushing it under an Argos catalogue with some kitchen roll either side of the top and the bottom, crushing it, managed to get all the water out and keep it fairly flat, so it now looks like a really nice condition of the game, a really nice condition version of the game. So I'm a bit disappointed that they got water damaged, but on the other hand, I got that game, so what can I say? I'm happy. Well, thank you for watching.